Alright, hello again everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Fox, a Cessna flight training device that I built right here at home. It is Monday, the 27th of February, 2023. I hope everyone's had a good weekend and that you are happy and healthy wherever you may be around the world. So just a quick recap over the past couple of days. Friday night we were presented a rare opportunity to fly into the JFK Bravo and get a clearance to land at JFK for our VATSIM FNO. So that was a real treat. We went up and down the Hudson SFRA, took in some of the sights there, and one of my viewers and Discord hangar members sent me this screenshot from that night, and I just kind of had to laugh because I was unfortunately holding a lot of them up. So that was Friday night. Saturday, we transitioned into our real world towered solo at Mansfield, which is kind of the catalyst for our flight tonight. I gotta work on getting my crosswind landings down, and it's important. But it's more so important for me because it's not my plane that I'm flying. Okay, here's me. All right, here's our runway. Okay, I want to hit this runway straight on. Okay, what's happening, especially during these crosswinds, is I'm coming in like this and kind of side loading, and I feel it. I can kind of feel it because I'll hit it and then it'll just kind of do like that number. So I know it's something that I need to rectify, and that the primary issue, the primary Dream Date, welcome my friend, hello. I'll give you just a second. The primary issue is it's during these crosswinds, and that's what we're gonna work on. Is putting that rudder to use, getting our aircraft straight, and at least trying to hit that center line with our aircraft straight. We may even kind of come in on one main, which is a possibility, and it's a little bit intimidating to me, thinking about it, you know. So it's stuff I've got to work on. My instructor had told me, I've got, and this was during the first couple when he was with me before I did the solo, and he had said that if the winds are coming out of your left, you should have my left aileron down. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I turn my left aileron down, it's going to kind of put my left wing into the wind. Theoretically, it seems like a lot safer than, doing the right aileron, and then our wind could catch us. My problem is trying to get that down. Like, I understand the concept. I need to work on applying that concept to the aircraft. And I gotta overcome I've been an auto technician for the past 25 years, and if I've got something that's supposed to be on 3 wheels and it's on 1 wheel, I gotta get out of that mindset that something might go wrong if we hit down on 1 wheel. So that's what we're gonna work on. Rudder for straight as we're coming in. Rudder for straight, and then whatever we might have to do to get down there, to hit that center line to get down to the runway. So let's talk about where we were on Saturday and what the winds were, and what I'm going to do to sort of recreate that for this evening. Our towered solo was at Mansfield, and my original runway was 23. To that extent. And winds at the time were out of variable like 280 to 320. So that would be something like, alright, there's 28, there's 32. Okay, so it was, kind of something like this, and we were 9 gusting to 16. That was the actual winds on that day, and that was the actual first runway. After my first, after the first leg there, they flipped the airport, so my crosswind actually became a downwind for runway 32, and that's where I did the rest of them. And by the third one, I was doing good, but it was that first one that really kind of, I don't want to say messed me up, but kind of messed with my mindset for the other two, because in my mind on that first one it was a horrible landing. I like to think, but by the third one, it had improved. So that's our plan. We're at our home airport, Morrow County, for India Niner. I just did a little bit of scenery update for it this evening. It's been ready for. I've had it ready for X-Plane 12 for a while, but now that we have the Web 2.5, I was able to actually, put the modified textures in that I wanted. More so our new blacktop area versus the old old asphalt that's kind of cracking. So we've got those differentiations in there now. And then what we did as well, just for VFR purposes, OSM data is great. OSM data is only as accurate as the data that's actually there. So I took a look at our local OSM data for forests, and a lot of these tree lines were not there. Most importantly, like this one here on my 2-8 approach, these here, none of these were there. So I went ahead and added all of those in a separate scenery file. Actually, I added all of these. I'm just for my own VFR, purposes here locally for my local simulator. Okay, let's head to the aircraft, and actually we're not going to do that just yet. Let's figure out real quick. Tell you what, let's see, do I need this one anymore? Alright, we can get rid of that one. For the purposes of this evening's flight, we're foregoing our complex stationary 206, and we're hopping back into our trainer 172. The rep model is the most accurate 172 model that I have. The primary difference is we're going to be fuel injected versus carbureted, but that's not our focus for this evening. Our focus is those crosswind landings. So let me go back here real quick. I want to figure out, okay, so if we were given runway 23 and our winds were, say, 3, we're just going to call them 30 because they were variable. So we'll say 30, 9 gusting 16. So that gives me a wind variation of about 7 degrees, kind of a crosswind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my winds at, because we're down here now, so for runway 28, I'm going to have my winds, coming in at 3.5. It's going to be kind of the same type of crosswind component, and I'm going to put those same speeds in for our first couple, and we'll see how we do. And then we'll probably bump that up. It's a more so like up to 20 direct, and see how we do. Fuel, we are most likely going to stay in a pattern. Our 172 Sierra, it burns about 8.5 to 9 per hour, gallons per hour. And if we do 3 in the pattern, startup and taxi, I'm gonna figure at least an hour right off the bat. So we know we need at least 9 gallons. But we also need, and this is where I don't know the actual rule, if there is one. That they say you need enough fuel to get to your destination plus another 30 minutes. If you're in the pattern, does that rule still apply? Is Morrow County still your destination? I don't know the answer, but I always pad the fuel anyway. And so if we wanted to add another half hour, we would need 13.5 gallons. But knowing me, yeah, that is an interesting question. Maybe something I'll have to find out. So, yeah. Alright, we should make sure that we have enough fuel to divert to another airport. Okay. I do know that there's at least 4, probably 5 that I could get to within 30 minutes from Morrow County. So at a minimum, we need 13.5 gallons of fuel. However, let's factor in a fuel like we might actually go somewhere after we're done with our pattern work, which we might actually do. So for all intents purposes, like most student pilots, we're just going to go with full fuel, which is around 36 gallons. Yeah, because we have 18.5 usable, so 37 gallons. Tell you what, let's just go 15 gallons in each wing. Make it simple. We have 30 gallons total. So 9, 18, 27. So we have about 3 hours and 20 minutes of flight time, approximately. We're just going to round that down to 3 hours. 3 hours, 30 gallons. Should be good. You and I are going to be in the front seat, and like always, you and I weigh the same. So let's head over to the aircraft, get things started up, and go from there. I'll see you in a moment. All right. Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome aboard, Felicity. Give me just a second here. Okay, let's get this back up. All right. Yeah, it has been raining in Central Ohio pretty much all day. So let's go ahead and take a look at what type of weather we have now, and determine what type of weather we might need to put in if the current winds are not what we're looking for. M. Stein, hello, welcome, my friend. Hope your day has been well. Weather, real world weather download on. Okay. So let's manually enter this weather. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go. Alright, current altimeter is 2930. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go Kavok weather. Alright, winds. Let's see. Direction. I wanted our winds to be right about 350 at 9, gusting 16, gust speed increase, so 9, so we need to go plus 7. Okay, and that's going to be our ground wind. And we're going to do the same thing at, let's see here, 2,000 feet. Okay, what we'll do that at, we'll do one at 1,500 feet and one at 2,000 feet. And we'll make that like a 348 heading, so still coming out of the north, still hitting us, with the cross. And I'm actually going to pick that one up a little bit, so we'll go 11 knots, gusting 17. And then we'll do one more wind layer at, we'll just say maybe 2 knots, or 2 degrees coming from the north. And we'll make that speed closer to 14 knots, and then gusting, we'll just say 20. So it's going to be a bit windy. Now, hopefully X-Plane actually retains this. I know for a while setting custom weather was having some issues, but we're on the latest beta, so it should be rendering our winds correctly. Alright. WestJet, hello my friend. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so we just applied our winds, and it looks like our sock did change. So it looks like our winds did take effect. We'll confirm this by going back in here. Okay, yep, still there, still there. Alright, so that's good. Alright, surface winds are 9, gusting 16, which is an exact reproduction of what we flew the reward on Saturday. And then 2,000 foot winds, 11 gusting, well, I meant to put 7, not 17. So we got 11 gusting 22, about 2,000 feet. And then 14 up gusting 33, close to 3,500 feet. So it's windy.
We took out the rain. We do have some broken cumulus, 2,800 feet. I want to thank everyone for coming in today. Hope you all had a good Monday. Let's make sure that we have the appropriate checklist for the bird that we plan to fly. We are in the 172 Sierra Reality Expansion Pack Edition. I haven't flown her in a while, so I am going to pop her into the maintenance hangar real quick and take a look and make sure everything is copacetic. She's just been sitting in the hangar. Alright, let's go ahead and refill our oil. Okay. To recharge the battery. Well, that looks good. Alright, what else do we need to do real quick? We're just going to do a real quick walk around. All of our tires are inflated. Don't see any signs of oil leaks. Oh, let's do that. Alright, we're going to do something. Like I said earlier, we just got her out of the this version out of WED. So I want to and we'll just take a look around here. Alright, so this is our blacktop. This is what I wanted to see. And this is kind of exactly what it looks like. You know, we have our apron here that's been paved recently. Then we have the taxiway here that's still, you know, older asphalt. Alright, that looks good. And then we have our newer taxiway down here towards the end. So the beautiful thing about X-Plane 12 is that it allows us to now render different, you know, surface types, you know, various different degrees of aging of concrete, you know, asphalt. Yeah, that looks really good. So, yeah. And what I want to do real quick, I don't have it on here, never mind. Let's see if I can, okay, we'll do it like this. Let's see here, Moore County Airport, and I want a satellite view. Map details. So, and this is what I was going for right here, okay? Oh, nice, Dreamnid. Got some new rudder pedals. Excellent. So this is kind of the effect I was going for. You know, we have this new area, and then kind of transitions to the older stuff, and then again down here. So now that I'm able to do that, even this little area here, yeah, I think that looks real good for you know what it is. And then the other thing, let's make sure my tree line's there. Alright, sweet, there it is. Alright, outstanding. So we're gonna have trees on our approach. That works now. And there's some over there. Alright, that'll work out just beautiful. Oh, I found a little patch I need to remove an exclusion zone from, but that's neither here nor there. And then, yeah. Alright, let's get things started up. For all intents and purposes, all of our lights, all of our flight controls and control surfaces, all of that is good. Our exterior walk around is good. So let's move right along to our interior checklist. Please go ahead and keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of this flight. We are remaining in the pattern pretty much. Yes, there's going to be a lot of takeoffs, a lot of landings. Circuit breakers are all in, alternate static airs in. Let's move along to our start checklist. Seat track, let's get scooted up. Yeah, dreamed in, that little ramp there, our run-up area is past the hold short, so it's no longer able for a run-up. Okay. We are scooted up, avionics are off, autopilot's off. Throttle's quarter, mixture's full lean, brakes on. Master on. Beacon on. Fuel pump. Fuel pump off. Okay. Clear prop. Clear prop. Looks clear on the left. Clear on the right. Clear up front. Okay. Straight beacon. Max to start. Here we go. Alright. We're gonna lean around a bit and pull the power back. Like I said, I haven't flown this one in a while, so I don't want to those RPMs all the way up there just yet. We're going to hang out for a minute for our oil temperature to come up. Let's get our landing light on for safety and make sure it's required. Yep. Let's see. We'll taxi over there, but it looks like 1, 2, 3. Looks like at least 9. Alright, seatbelts are on, flaps are up. Avionics, let's get those on. So, the A&P originally wired his HSI to his PFD and vice versa. So we've since corrected that now. Okay, what else are we gonna do? Avionics are on. Weather, I'm gonna set my altimeter to field elevation. We will confirm that. Looks like altimeter right around 3930. Marion is showing an altimeter setting of 2931, 2930. So that's close enough. Field elevation is correct. I kept it, like I said, I kept as much real world information as I could as far as pressure and temperatures. The only thing we really changed is the wind. Okay. What else do we need to do? Avionics, got our altimeter set. Transponder, we are on. We are mode Charlie. ADS-B is tied into our nav lights. Let's get those on. Brakes we'll test on the roll as well as our attitude indicator and turn coordinator, but let's go ahead and get our heading indicator to compass set right now. Alright, how much fuel do we have? 16 gallons? That's not what we factored because we forgot to put gas in our aircraft. So tell you what, we're gonna shut her down because we can't adjust our weight and balance in the rep model with the engines running. Okay, so you and I on board with our baggage, and what did we decide fuel-wise? 30 gallons. We went 15 in each wing, not 7. That does still put us well within our envelope. Total payload weight's about 400 pounds. We have 30 gallons of fuel at 6 pounds a gallon. So that's what, 180 pounds or so. So yeah, we're good there. Let's apply these changes. Okay, we drop down so we know that we added some weight there. And I'm gonna expedite this startup real quick. Master, beacon, clear. Throttle, okay, brakes, and start. Okay, landing line on for safety. Nav lights back on. Avionics back on. Well, Einstein, if you got a low fuel rate light, there's a pretty good chance you were low on fuel. That's about the only fuel gauge I trust, is one that reads empty. Okay, alright, heading indicator, compass, that's good. Alright, park and brake off. Brake test. Alright, brakes are good. Let's go ahead and connect to VATSIM. Every day. We are type 172 today. Yeah, I like this much better. Alright, let's take a look at our windsock. Alright, so yeah, it looks like about 9. Alright, if you are or do happen to be located in the central Ohio area, and if you do happen to fancy a real world plane ride, go ahead and check out Sparks Fly LLC. They do have a website. It's not a paid promotion or anything, but I do support their venture. So they are based out of Fort Indianapolis. let's focus on what we need to do here. We have a crosswind coming from that way. So we want to, when we taxi, we want our left aileron down, right aileron, no. It's coming from that way. We want it into the wind. Your alternator on the 172 rep. Or your altimeter. Your alternator or altimeter. So I got to digging around into the 172 in PlaneMaker, and they seem to have a lot of things tied into bus 1 as opposed to both buses. And I don't know if rep enhances that or not, but occasionally I will get a bolt light depending on how much load. In the maintenance hangar Dreamnet on the Rep 172, there is like a battery area. I think it's like page 6 or 7. So I do know that, and they probably might have fixed it in 12, but in X-Plane 11, they have almost everything tied to bus 1. Alright, let's do a run-up real quick. Final on 2.8 looks clear right now. Brakes are on. Fuel's on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Okay, flight controls, down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator and rudder's good, true and responsive. Okay. Looking on the annunciator panel, make sure it's going for best power. Oil temperatures come up. Here we go, 1800. Left mag, there's our drop. Right mag, there's our drop. Okay. Suction's good, oil temperature, oil pressure's good, good fuel flow. Alright, let's go ahead and idle back now. We are on Unicom. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 28 left close traffic, Morrow County. Strobes going on. Alright, let's get onto that center line. And ease into our power. That's going to help our rudder and our takeoff roll. Wind correction. Airspeed's coming alive. So we'll rotate. Positive rate. And I'm looking for, what am I looking for? 1700 for crosswind. Lift my left wing, make sure it's clear. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, turning left crosswind 28 Morrow County. Alright, let me pull the power back, because we're going to get pushed a little bit, I'm sure. Oh man, we got pushed a lot. Yeah, we're way, way wide. Yeah, our ground speed was over 100 apparently. So yeah, those winds are working. Let's get up to pattern altitude. There we are. Alright, there's our runway. Alright, we are being the numbers, power back. Alright, we're in the white arc, give me flaps 10. Man, whoop. Forgot about how much that one bubbles up. And we've got a heck of a crab in here just to stay straight with the runway. Alright, let's roll into base. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base 28, touch and go, Morrow County. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final approach 28, touch and go, Morrow County. left rudder in a bit. Straighten the aircraft up. Let's try this. Let's drive it like a car towards the center line. Give me flaps 2. Prepare for that bubble up. Still got that left rudder in. Alright, I think my right main hit first on that one. Flaps up, full power. Rudder. Airspeed. Rotate. Positive rate. Let's get that rudder in there. Keep that crab in there, try to maintain a straight line. Could use a little more correction at the very end, it's very possible, I'm sure. Alright, 1700. Moyle County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is turning left crosswind 28 Moyle County. We didn't get pushed as wide this time. I was ready for it. It is a little unnerving, Epstein, I can tell you that much. At least for me anyway, so far, thus far. I haven't had enough practice hitting down one wheel yet. Alright, here we are, pattern altitude. We've got a heavy crab in. Alright, I beam the numbers, power back a little bit. Power to 16. Give me a notch of flaps. Alright, well that looks good there. Moyle County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is turning left base 28, touch and go, Moyle County. Left wing, looks clear. Moyle County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final approach, 28, touch and go, Moyle County. pretty high in this one. Alright. Straighten it up. That rudder. Let's try more right with more rudder. Okay, that one wasn't very good. Flaps up, full power. Airspeed and rotate. Positive rate. Alright, we'll try it again. Heading indicator compass, alright. Looking for 1700 for crosswind. A lot of activity on VATSIM tonight. We might have to go somewhere. Here we go. My left wing looks clear. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is turning left crosswind 28 Morrow County. Alright, how we looking? Almost there. Pattern altitude here is 2,100 feet. Looks better. I'll beam the numbers, power back. About 1600 maybe. Give me, not yet. 10 degrees of flaps and prepare for the bubble up. Alright. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base 28, touch and go, Morrow County. Amazing how quick our ground speed drops. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final approach 28, touch and go, Morrow County. flaps 2. Pizzas in 20 minutes. Got it. Alright, let's put that rudder in. More rudder. Flaps up, full power. Airspeed's coming alive. Let's rotate. Positive rate. That one wasn't terrible, I don't think. And again, we're looking for 1700 for crosswind. There it is. Lift by left wing, looks clear. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left crosswind, 28 Morrow County. No, not at all. I mean, I could turn it 500, 600, 700. Ooh, we got blown again. Which would be 700 AGL, right? Yeah, 300 below pattern would be 700 AGL, pattern's 1,000. So I guess I could turn it 1,800. That wind really pushed us on this one. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, midfield left downwind 28, Morrow County. Alright, and being the numbers, power back. A little bit wider this time. There's our 45. Okay, give me flaps 10, we're in our white arc. Alright, looks like we'll have a nice long approach on this one. Morrow County traffic, November 8043 Foxtrot, left base to final approach, 28, touch and go, Morrow County. I think we're going to make this one our last one here. I just mowed a new landing strip in front of the house, so we're going to go over and check that out. Straighten our plane out, drive it down to the runway. Flaps up, full power. Airspeed and rotate. Positive rate. And we're just gonna scud run over there real quick. Thanks, DreamNet, appreciate that. There's Airport Road. Looks like I need to add another exclusion zone in my Morrow County scenery here, because this building is no longer here. Okay. Okay, there's the shopping area. There's the hospital. There's the Morrow County Hospital. Let's see. Hospital, there's a fishing lake. Alright. We're gonna overfly our landing strip before we decide to land there. I did just mow it, so it's freshly mowed. Oh yeah, we can stick it down in there. I'm gonna get myself kind of set up for a decent long final though. Altitude 1,800 feet. It's about 980 feet in front of my house, so it should be good to go. Now this is going to be a soft, short field that we're going to be landing on. And we're going to go around on this one. We're too high. And we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Flaps 1. Our wind is still coming from the north. Just trying to slip it down in there. Probably not gonna happen. Maybe it will. Let's try it the other way. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's a bit short. I'm just curious if the space that's in front of available in front of my house could actually get an aircraft off the ground other than like an ultralight or something. That's the only reason I put a little landing strip here. Look both ways before we drive across the road. Yep, that's me. I bet we might be able to. Let's go over here to the threshold. What do we have for short field? "10 degrees flaps. Climb out at 56. Brakes are on. Full power. And brakes off. I don't think we would have cleared that obstacle. Alright, let's see who's online. Where can we go? We got Indy Center online. We've got Cleveland Center online. Alright, we're gonna head back up to Mansfield and probably do a couple in the pattern up there. Mike Foxtrot Delta. Cleveland Center is 119.875.
So 3440, Sunday Browns 4 arrival, Cleveland altimeter 2922, Cleveland X South.
Yep, I'm in their ARTC. It's literally right on top of the airport. Is the boundary line between Cleveland and Indy.
American 2156, leave Mirror Space near South Line, radio service terminated, fixed change cruise, yeah. Insider for 5421 Romeo, you still need us at 350. Number 5421 Romeo.
052,
Let me
we're
see
heading.
here. You should be good at maintain 370 or 390. 390, 200 minutes. Cleveland City, United 1219, top is it. United 1219, descend up obstruction, maintain 1000, Buffalo, altimeter 2936. Down to 11,000 and 2936 on the Buffalo, altimeter, United 1219. 1748, Toronto Center's offline, radio service terminated, frequency change approved, see ya. I command the center for United 1219, you said 11,000, is that right? Yeah, sir. Roger. Walker 1748, Cleveland, or correction, Toronto Center's offline, radio service terminated, frequency change approved. Okay, we're off to Unicum for 1740. Sub 1738, contact Boston Center 134.7. Okay, we'll contact them, Boston Center, 34 out, 1748.
Cleveland Center, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Rate 033 Foxtrot, Cleveland Center, hello.
Hello, good evening, Type 172, Slant Gulf, 20 miles southwest of the Mansfield VFR, direct to Mansfield, VFR play following.
033 Foxtrot, I'm going to be closing here in about 5 minutes, unfortunately.
Roger, November 8033 Foxtrot, thank you.
Apologies. Wait, what's that off? 4444.
Well, that's no fun.
4444, go ahead. You're closing. I was going to have you send me an ABC or give me a forward back to Albany, but if you're closing, that's okay. Yep, you can just go via intercom now. Yeah, I'll be closing soon enough. Alright, have a good night. Thank you.
Alright, it's 10 o'clock, tell you what, we're gonna just have to head back home. Probably do a couple more in the pattern there. And,
Country
gonna have to call it.
8246, runway 3 left, taxi via Yankee Victor Mike, cross runway 27 right. Okay, taxi via Yankee Victor Mike, and then cross runway 27 right for Sun Country 8246.
Alright, let's, just for fun, let's go ahead and bring our actual real world weather back in.
American 704, I'm closing, better service terminated, frequency change approve. Going to Yukon. Have a good night. Good night. Papa November Foxtrot 13, I'm closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See ya. Thank you, Roger, thank you. Delta 3440, I'm closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See ya.
Delta 7
Already on your first, Southwest 3449.
128.1, no 77.
So it's 1979. I'm closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See ya. Exchange group 19 5421 Romeo, I'm closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Audited weather observation, various municipal. Wind 270 degrees at 14 knots.
Level 783, get a handle for us, sir. You can come to us.
Sky conditions broken at 2,400. Scattered at 2,400. Broken at 4,700. Temperature 11. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2933. Audited weather observation, various municipal. Wind 270 degrees at 14 knots. Visibility 8 miles. Rain. Sky conditions.
Alright, winds are 270 at 14 degrees at Marion.
400. Broken at 4,700. Temperature 11. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2933.
So live weather isn't going to give us a crosswind at Morrow County. Let's go to Marion.
Weather observation, Marion municipal. Wind 270 degrees at 13 knots. Visibility 8 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 2,400. Broken at 2,400. Broken at 4,700. Temperature 11. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2933.
289.
Audited weather observation, Marion municipal. Wind 270 degrees at 13 knots. Visibility 8 miles. Rain. Sky conditions scattered at 2,300. Broken at 2,400. Broken at 4,700. Temperature 11. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2933. Audited weather observation, Marion municipal. Wind 270 degrees at 13 knots.
Alright, 270 degrees at 13 knots. So what's going to give me the best crosswind there? Runway 13. Almost done. Alright, 270 and 13 knots. And we do one-way 13. Gives us a crosswind of 7.82 knots. Alright, so that's our plan. We're going to take runway 13. if I get us there in one piece. And I think I have the airport beacon made out over there. We do need to keep, I don't think they'll be up in the air today, but we do need to keep an eye out for gliders, glider traffic, as well as tow aircraft in the area, towing their gliders up. Huh, interesting. Marion traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is 5 miles east, going to be making a left to downwind, runway 13, full stop Marion. I do want to say thanks again to everyone for coming in and hanging out as we practice some crosswind landings in our simulator here. Yes, 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 I'm aware. It's fine. We did get a late start this evening though.
Sky conditions scattered at 2,100, broken at 2,700, broken at 5,200, temperature 11, dew point 8, altimeter 2933. Automated weather observation, Marion Municipal. Wind 270 degrees at 13 knots. Visibility 8 miles. Rain. Sky conditions scattered at 2,100. Broken at 4,100. Scattered at 8,100. Temperature 11. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2933.
9033, that's still good.
Automated weather observation, Marion Municipal.
So winds were 270. And we're taking runway 13. Morrow County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot. Then a wide left downwind, runway 13, full stop, Marion County. Alright, we are beam the numbers. The white arc, giving 10 degrees of flaps. Keep that crab in for that wind. Marion County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is turning left base 13 full stop, Marion County. Alright. I calculated that wrong. We're gonna do this. The wind's pushing us. I picked the wrong runway. We want the opposite end. Marion County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot going around Marion County. I wanted runway 31. Because the winds were 27, right? Marion County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is turning left base for runway 31, full stop, Marion County. Oh. I think we overflew that one. Sure did. Yeah, this final's all messed up. This is not a good approach whatsoever. But we can probably save this. Alright. Let's put that rudder in to straighten our aircraft up. Oh, too much. Get over there. Alright. There's the VOR. That is all the time that we are going to have for this evening. Let's cross the hold short. We'll clean our aircraft up. Go park and then head back to the FBO. Alright, strobes going off. Let's get our trim reset for takeoff. Flaps up. Okay, we are Bravo. Let's just head Bravo Alpha to the ramp. Marion County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is clear, runway 31. Taxi to the ramp, Marion County. Alright, so the winds were out of that way. So I want that aileron down. Yeah, I want that aileron down. Alright, let's find a T, parking T. Okay, there's one over there. Doesn't require a turnaround. Okay. X12, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. We just landed at Marion County Airport. We were doing some crosswind landing practice. Sorry you hopefully you got a little bit of it, but if not, we'll be back up tomorrow night. But again, I want to thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, Felicity. Alright, what's after landing? Flaps up. Let's get our strobes all. Okay, taxi light. Nav light. Okay, beacon stays on. Transponder is good. Trim is back for takeoff. Okay. Avionics going off. Mixture lean. Oh man. Kinda did that wrong. I should have turned the avionics off before I shut the motor off. Beacon stays on until our engine is down. I get that question a lot there, X12. A lot of what you see in here is hand built by me, so you can't really. I mean, I can maybe give you a cost of materials, but you know, this is not an off-the-shelf item, and I could probably reproduce it, knowing what I know now, for about $12,000. Okay. Alright, that's that. That's that. Parking brakes on. So, all right, we'll see you back at the FPO.
All right. A couple of them were okay. A couple of them were a little bit wonky. But I know there was at least one of them where I got at least what we were kind of going for. One main, next main. As we come in, with our crosswind, we have our rudder first straight. So I think one or two of them at least did all right. But there's still one caveat that we're always gonna have, and that's the lack of feeling. I can't feel if my butt's crooked in the seat. You're not. I mean, you're not constantly feeling the wind. Putting that pressure. I mean, the Yoko yokes, they do all right. The more the more input pressure you have, the more, the more strength is required to maintain that same input pressure. But just lack of feeling. It's always going to be a caveat. And the other caveat is to practice in the real world aircraft. It's not outrageous, but it's not necessarily inexpensive either. If I had more disposable income, then perhaps more real world practice in the aircraft. But it's just gonna take some time, I guess. Time and practice. But at least in here we can practice the concept. Putting that rudder in. Keeping that nose straight, not side loading that landing gear, and at least trying to hit that center line. That was our focus for this evening. So we injected our winds from the north, and they definitely were pushing. I had to pull power, on our crosswind. I had to add power on our base. You can see right here that I was not paying attention. We got pushed way wide. Generally for pattern work, I try and split the difference of it'd be kind of these two roads right here, but those winds just okay. I think that's it. Tomorrow we will probably actually join the pilot club for their GA Tuesday event. They'll be flying down around Florida. It'll give me an opportunity to test out the new Florida orthos that I did for X-Plane 12. So yeah, I think that's our plan. I want to thank you all for coming in, hanging out as we try to circumvent and navigate through a lot of this air work. And X12, again, I want to thank you for coming in and following the channel. Yeah, so you all have a great evening until our next regularly scheduled flight. I hope you all take care and stay safe. Let's see who we can send you over to for the rest of for your continued entertainment. We have, let's see. We have a couple different options. One is running tower, a tower controller on VATSIM right now. We've got one doing some flight sim economic type stuff. Alright, we'll send you over to Sparky Pilot 86. Looks like, let me double check. Okay, it looks like they're still flying there. So we'll send you over there for your continued evening enjoyment. And until tomorrow, again, I want to thank you all and have a great evening. It's been my pleasure flying with you tonight. Take care.